You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can.
So, you know.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Welcome
To the 3 Oak Podcast. We and the artists can be fans. AJ the Menace.
Shane and Petty.
And Cherry TNT.
And today we have with us a long overdue. This is a long overdue.
Long overdue for
Yeah,
sure.
we were supposed to have this happen like 6 months ago, maybe.
Yeah, I just said that. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Same
it was
number
about
and
6
everything.
months ago. But we got Spaceman Stuu in
Sirski.
the 3 Oak Podcast. Everybody breathe. Yeah. Welcome to the show, bro.
The stadium,
Thank
man.
you, man. Thank you.
Let's get it.
Been
Yeah,
supposed
man.
to be up here, man.
Yeah, man. So this is long overdue, bro. We got to start. We're going to have to start from the beginning because a lot of people, and I feel like maybe like the people, our market, half our market might know you, the other half might not.
Yeah.
So it'll be a dope introduction. But let them know where you from, man.
All right, man. I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina, man. I'm from right here.
You a native?
Yeah, I'm a native, man.
That's rare.
I got family up in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. So
never
when I
been
was
there.
younger, I've been back and forth, but I'm really from Raleigh, bro.
Don't they have a isn't there a big college in
Yeah.
Elizabeth City?
Elizabeth City State.
That's what I thought. Yeah. I know a couple people that went over there. But so you've been around here all the time, so it was like damn, so
You been here all your life, or
Yeah.
just
All
have
my
you
life.
lived- Oh, okay.
For real.
Oh, okay, cool.
so
North Carolina.
what's it like coming up in like Raleigh?
Yeah,
Man,
'Cause
you've
it's
seen a
not-
lot of
not-
changes.
Yeah.
Really.
because
What's
a lot
up?
of us are transplants. You know, like we came here from other places.
Do you resonate with like a certain side, like north side, south side, or something like that?
Not really, because I moved around a lot.
Okay.
Like,
Gotcha.
you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I lived
Okay.
on all the sides, but like I've lived on the north side more so. Like
You know
Millbrook
the
Road,
fuck.
yeah, Millbrook, like Wake Forest Road, 6
Yeah.
Fork, shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder. There's not too much gentrification going on. Like the south side, there's definitely areas they just
Of
blast.
Raleigh?
They blast.
They're
that
like
bitch
they're trying to
out.
get them out of there.
Yeah.
Bro,
Trying
they're
to
blasting them out,
of there.
dog. Yeah, like this little area, bro.
Yeah.
They're just like everything's going for sale and selling the same day. A couple hours
The
later.
gentrification on the north is slow. It's happening, but
Yeah.
it's slow. They building a lot of apartments.
Because I'm about to say, because it's not so bad, it's just getting bad over there. You know what I'm saying? It's really not so.
Yeah.
As far as like the stuff they building, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But like downtown and those like areas on the south, those been built for 20, 30, 40
Exactly.
years.
Yeah.
They're trying to buy land. People are selling their land for a lot of money out there, for real.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Well, I got here in 2006, but like 2008 is when I started going downtown. Remember how many? You remember how much of downtown Raleigh was warehouses?
Yeah.
Abandoned,
Oh, yeah.
abandoned
Yo,
warehouses.
Yeah. Nothing.
Yes.
That shit is
Yes.
jumping down.
Yeah.
Hart
Yeah.
Street, like
Yeah.
all that shit used to. be
They're
nothing.
putting bars in anything. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
dog.
Right.
And the older it looks, the cooler it looks.
Right.
Yeah.
So all the bars look
Vintage.
lit,
shit
brick
is crazy.
inside and shit. But yeah, Raleigh got some. So what was the upbringing like? Like, are you a only child? You got brothers and sisters?
Nah, I have a sister and 2 brothers, but I'm the oldest. And I'm the oldest of all the grandkids in my family. It's like 13, 14 of us.
Damn, you
Oh,
got
wow.
a big ass family.
Yeah.
You the oldest?
Got the
Shit.
grandkids, yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
bro.
So did you discover music on your own, or did your siblings sort of like?
Oh
help you,
well,
or your
nah.
family?
It was not really my siblings, my family. My granddad, he's from Ghana, from West
okay.
Africa. Yeah, he came over when he was like 27. So he was into a lot of music. Then my aunt, she was in band and stuff like that. She used to sing. My mom used to sing and stuff like that. So that's how I came up with music. I feel like.
So he was first generation immigrant.
Right.
Nice.
So was your mom born here or like?
I was born here in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Okay, so he's just.
Did you have like a heavy influence of your Ghana culture?
Oh yeah, definitely. My
'Cause,
my granddad.
one generation displaced. I'm sure it was pretty strong still.
Nah, he definitely tried to instill it. And young, I didn't really understand. You know, like it didn't
Yeah.
really make too much of a difference to me. But like,
Yeah.
he would always bring stuff back, and he tried to get me over there a few times. But like when I was younger, it was a lot
got to
harder
take
and a
that
lot more
time, right?
money.
Yeah, and
you
now
know
that
what
you're
I'm
an
saying?
adult, it's probably
Right, and I can do it for
I can
myself.
budget now and things of that nature. Yeah,
But back then it was definitely though, like food, like I said, the clothes. Like he always kept the culture in the house. You know what I'm saying? And I grew up with my granddad for the most part. So.
yeah. Damn, that's ill as hell, yo.
But yeah, it was like one generation missed, you know. But he
Yeah.
did the same thing for my mom. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, because I figured it was definitely gonna be heavily influenced by your mom.
Yeah.
and then I'm sure she passed some of that stuff down.
Yeah.
Damn, that's ill as fuck. I always wish, like, I'm just African American, no idea where
Right.
we're from. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, at least
I
you know where.
like, yeah, like you really know that shit's so ill. Like
It's
every time you
exact
meet
country.
somebody, and then immigrants, like especially the first generation, that's a huge leap of faith anyway.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
y'all normally are built with a certain type of hustle that we can't even compete
Right.
with. You know what I'm saying? Just because. Was some of that instilled in that you like your grandfather instilled that in you? Because
Yeah.
you be working like a motherfucker.
Nah,
like,
definitely, and it's weird because it was in a different way. Like for him, like the way he was able to come over here with school, like he was so smart. Like the way school was set up over there, like he was basically like a student president, if that makes sense. Like, like
For,
he was
like,
he
the
was
smartest of the smart.
He had to get up in the morning and like ring the bell to make sure everybody got up. Like he's in the hallways,
was
making
low-key
sure everybody got to
valedictorian
class.
type
Like
shit.
so
I don't
almost
know.
like a principal at like a dorm,
Right,
or
because
like
that's
a
how
charter
they
school
did it.
or
It was like
something?
the students, like they had somebody overseeing, of course, but it was like students
assigned them
more so.
roles
Like
like that.
yeah, it's crazy. Like he
Wow.
ran the soccer team. Like it was like
What?
students did all that. Like where he's from. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. So like he came over for school, but I wasn't really into school like that as much. You know what I'm saying? But I put that same passion, I feel like, into music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
definitely see a lot of him in me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, when I
about
do
how you-
music.
how you
Just
get
different
at it.
professions.
Yeah, just a different, you know what I'm saying? Because he's doing this stuff like learning different languages and like he just, you know,
He probably
just kinda
like
different.
trilingual. Or
Yeah,
probably
man,
know
he's-
four. Right, everybody not from America
Know
knows
how to speak at least 4 languages.
at least 4. It's
Yeah.
like
At least
3
4.
to 4 is minimum, bro. Like,
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
course they're coming out bilingual because
Yeah.
everybody's teaching English, but
Yeah.
then their home culture.
My
and all
coworker
that.
is from Kenya. She can speak 15.
Yeah, I
Of
know.
course, they're all like most of them are African dialects, but even
Yeah.
still, like that's
Yeah.
still
That's
nigga, Africa big as fuck.
15
Yeah.
different tribes
15
Fuck.
different tribes, countries.
that you can communicate with.
yeah.
So when
Which
did you
is
find
crazy.
like the music? Like when is that? Have you when did you get into it? Pretty much.
I ain't gonna lie. ASAP, like in school, I went to what was my first school? I think it was JY Joyner.
ASAP as in Rocky. Like,
Nah,
the
ASAP.
modern-
Nah, like ASAP, like
as in the
possible.
word.
yeah, my
As
bad. Like
soon as
not
possible.
like 5, 6 years old. Like for real, in elementary
Okay.
school, I was in fucking band, chorus,
okay,
and was
okay.
doing plays and shit. Did that up until like middle school. Middle school, did band again. Was playing a little piano. Then high school band. You know what I'm saying? Like I was
Were
just
you-
doing music the whole time.
What'd you play in the band in high school?
Clarinet.
Oh,
Hell
damn.
yeah! But then I learned how to play like sax, and I learned how to play like percussion
band?
shit. Yeah,
They
it
had
was
a
like
marching
marching
band?
bands
Yeah.
switching around. Like when I got to Nightdale High School, like the band director, he just wants you everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like
He
so-
wants you to try everything.
Yeah, so I got to try some stuff, but I mostly played like clarinet. Was doing like
Damn,
my
that's
own
ill.
piano shit. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. It taught me a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But once I got out of high school, I wasn't really. I just loved music so much. That was just the one class I was really fucking with. Like,
Yeah.
you know
Like
what
I'm
saying?
going to school for
Like
band.
yeah, I'll go to this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'll fuck with this.
I'll pull up. You know, everybody's gonna be here anyway.
Yeah, exactly. You
Oh,
know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah. I'll go to band. Damn, that's crazy. So but when so it was live instruments. Were you doing rap at home?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
and
like,
then you were going to school and doing live instruments.
yeah, like I was always listening to rap. I probably started rapping like. Actually, you know what? I didn't even start rapping. I started doing poetry first. My aunt used to play this dude
Poetry is
from
coming up all
Detroit.
day.
I can't even
Yeah.
remember his name now, but it was like spoken word, like with the beat behind it. But he
Okay.
wasn't really rapping. You know how they
was-
do it now? It's not really
I
on
remember-
the beat.
I
Yeah.
remember those. It's just an instrumental played in the background.
I'm like, yo, this dude is nice. So I used to write poems and upload them on Facebook.
That was
The Facebook notes.
Swear, yeah, I
the
swear.
Facebook notes.
I
went
swear they're
crazy.
probably still up there.
Yeah.
Yo, people were writing whole songs.
Whole
on there.
fucking
Nah,
Yeah.
only chorus
Man,
first.
Facebook
chorus.
notes.
I used to
Dead
write it
ass.
up so you
Yeah.
can really hear it. Like,
Damn, and you was doing that. But
yeah, I
with the
started doing
poems.
that right with the poems, and then I'm like, okay, what was it? I think it was "Already Home" by Jay-Z and Kid Cudi. I think is on that song.
Yeah.
I heard that beat, and I was like, yo. Then I started rapping like on beat because at first I was doing it to like weird instrumentals on YouTube and stuff
Okay.
like I said, trying to do
'Cause you
some like
weren't really
spoken
relying
word
on
type
it
shit.
anyway, 'cause
Right,
you're
it was
doing
just in the
spoken word, yeah.
background. But then I'm like, nah, I want to start like putting this shit to a beat. So me and my boy started actually rapping like we were doing the same thing. We were doing Facebook notes, and it's funny. We would put like what song we was rapping to, so you go listen to the beat and like try to put our lyrics on. This shit
gotcha.
was crazy. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was crazy.
Okay, so what was your like influences like when you first started rapping? What would you say your style you were trying to mimic or mirror?
Definitely like a Jay-Z style. Wale is still heavy influence. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, especially at the time, like nobody was really seeing him. Lupe Fiasco.
Yeah, that was
definitely.
I was really into lyricism, like really
Yeah.
like bar for bar. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
yeah, and
Trying to
then,
impress people.
Yeah.
yeah, because that's what would turn the heads back
Yeah.
then too. Yeah. And then your style is definitely morphed, but that's why I like your style because you have a newer sound, but it's bars in there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
you can still have a different sound or more evolved sound music and still have them bars that,
Yeah.
Right.
even like when it's speaking of like your single that you're about to release, or that's already released, right?
Yeah, it's out.
Yeah.
It's out.
Yeah, American Heroes. Like, you were barred up, bro.
All American
And
Heroes
then-
for sure.
Yeah, and then on top of that, it was like 3 different songs. It was mad depth in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that
Different
was
feels. Yeah.
What was the inspiration? Who did you collaborate with that anyway?
That's Steven Jalon, man. That's my boy Steven. We collabed in the studio.
Yeah.
Vest, I'm part of Vest Music Group. We got a studio at the crib, so
Vest Music Group.
yeah. Vest Music Group, Basic, Kosher, my boy 90 back here.
Oh, yeah.
Nunez. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes. I'm like,
yeah.
I see that shit everywhere. I've seen it everywhere. Yeah.
that was my boy. So, you know what I'm saying? Steven came through to the crib. We worked on some
Yeah.
songs. All American Heroes is supposed to be, so my project is Unmasked too.
Yeah, I'm asked too.
So it's supposed to be kind of like a superhero, supervillain type of thing. Like All American Heroes, it's supposed to be irony in it. Like obviously 2 black men are not All American Heroes.
Gotcha.
You get what
Yes,
I'm saying?
yeah.
But and that's why it kind of gets that soul into the beat too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It gets
'cause
this real soul.
That's
in
what
the beat,
I
like,
loved about it. It was like the verses were, you don't hear those samples on songs like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And he definitely had a big influence on that Steven. Like I said, he's a really good producer. So he just he turned me up with that. And like I said, the irony in that is supposed to be in the Unmasked too. Like with my project, I feel like I'm saving the city, but also fucking up the city at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's supposed to be like and that's why I gave that as a single. You see, it's a short song.
Yeah.
Both of
Yeah.
us had short verses. It's really more musical than it is listen to what we're saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the rest of the tracks are really like
Musical.
like you can
full,
like
full production.
yeah, like rapping, like you know what I'm saying, the whole
Yeah.
way through. So
How many tracks are you gonna go for?
seven.
Seven?
songs,
Okay.
yeah.
That's gonna be all right. So, do you have a release date yet?
No, I still don't have a release date yet. We're still working on the mixing, but
Okay, yeah.
it's gonna be coming ASAP.
You're in the final stages of it right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna shoot a video for All American Hero?
Yeah, I actually had some videographers reach out. That's what I love about putting out music, man. I feel like when your shit is pure and your shit is like, you know what I'm saying, good.
Yeah.
Like people will reach out to you. Like my boy,
That's a fact.
I wanna
my
work
boy
with you,
reached
yeah.
out
We
like,
just
hey, let's
talked
shoot
about
this
that.
video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's so much better too creatively. Like, but I like how you shoot your videos anyway. You have like it's such a raw energy, but you could tell it's calculated too. You know what I mean? In the way you shoot your style. So, are you writing a lot of those treatments?
Yeah, I actually do.
So-
I do try to have a lot to do with the treatments, and that's why I don't have as many videos out because
You don't wanna
sometimes
rush it.
me and the videographer can't really come up with what I'm trying to see, and I know it's possible.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not
trying
gonna
to
just
rush
put
it,
something
like,
out that I'm
Exactly.
not that happy
Right.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta be perfect.
I'm ready for those visuals.
Nah, they're gonna
Definitely.
go crazy.
Those videos
They're gonna
are
go
gonna go
crazy.
stupid.
And I have the treatments written for all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
How long ago did Unmask the first one come out?
I know it was 2017, so it had to be around like July. I think
Okay.
July
All right, so
2017.
about 2 years ago then. That ain't bad. So when would you say you put your first official release out? Like when do we know you as Spaceman Stuu? You know what I'm saying? Like
Can't Quit on SoundCloud. I think I put that out on like maybe 2014, 2015. I don't know. It's the first song. If you go back to my SoundCloud, though, it's the first song up there. It wasn't my first release. I released a tape in high school, but it was my first like, oh, this dude was really
the
rapping.
one.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah,
And it was a hot song too. It was a hot song.
yeah.
Did you have any previous names before the one you chose?
Spaceman Stuu. What was
Yeah.
that before? Boss Man. That's
Boss
actually
Man.
my granddad's like American name.
Boss
Like
Man.
yeah,
Really?
like what they call him over there. Yeah.
Nice.
So
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fire.
You got some rank.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's hard
yeah,
as
that's what I
hell.
was saying. So Boss Man was my name, but then I changed it to Spaceman Stuu.
So
I'm
it's
thinking
Boss
about just
Man
cutting it
Stuu.
to Boss Man Stuu.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
of
I
cutting
feel
it
like I
just to
remember
Stu though
that.
for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stu, I do like that. The
Shorten it up.
simplicity of it. Yeah.
You didn't do a lot of projects with Boss Man. It was just kind of just
Nah,
like,
just songs and like my
Yeah.
like I said, the Facebook, whatever.
ah,
As far as rapping and dropping songs, I was always Stu though. That's when I
Okay.
decided like, okay, I'm rapping.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then I'm
cool.
gonna start dropping official releases, doing
Yeah.
shows, and networking with people.
Yeah,
and
not
things
just
like
freestyling in the lunchroom. And shit.
Yeah.
And
And
that's
so
when I was Boss Man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Yeah.
your boy that you had started with. Are you guys still doing music to this day?
Nah, he still does music though,
He does,
but
okay.
and he's crazy nice with it. But he just he's staying in Fayetteville, so we just
Ah, got
you know
you,
what I'm
okay.
saying. But we still talking shit like that, but we just don't do no music together.
Got you. Okay. But yeah, when this one comes out, I'm fucking ready for that shit. Oh, I wanted
it's
to
gonna
ask
be
you
out.
when you were talking about you're the superhero and the villain. Who's your top superhero? We was talking about matter of fact, I'm gonna let you answer first.
I hate to be like, you know what I'm saying, choosing, but Batman, like, you know what I'm saying?
We real niggas over here.
Batman, you know what I'm saying? It's
over
like,
here.
how can you not
How
rock
can
with
you
Batman?
not?
Bro,
dog?
Batman,
was
man.
just
I think
talking
we
about that
all
earlier.
rock with Batman.
Who don't love Batman?
Everybody was talking about Batman and how Bruce Wayne's that nigga too. You fuck
Yeah.
with both sides of him.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
For real. I don't think I ever told you how big of a Batman fan I am, though. Like, I had, like, a comforter set, toothbrush holder,
I had
shoes.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
just shoes that I
Tidy
can't even
whities,
fit.
man.
Like
That
shirt,
only
like...
So he did his dirt.
I got
but he
comic
also
books,
said-
all types of
you know what I'm
shit.
saying? He
Yeah.
also made shit.
And that nigga was a rich nigga.
Yeah.
And he got bitches.
Oh yeah,
He always had
that
to.
certainly helps.
Isn't that so crazy though? He
The
had
whole
so
package.
much money. He could have just let them motherfuckers do whatever they do.
Whatever.
He really could have let
Exactly.
them just struggle
Yeah,
in Gotham
like-
City.
Yeah.
and
Like,
watch them
whatever.
from the estate.
But that's what's interesting about Joker because Batman's father. I mean, I don't know if I'm spoiling anything, but he's sort of shady. You don't know where he is, so that was an
Yeah.
interesting take.
That's true.
You know, maybe
Have
like
you
a
seen that,
realistic
the Joker?
take.
The new one?
The
Yeah.
new-
Hell yeah. That
saw
shit was
that?
crazy.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
still haven't seen it.
Yeah, so you saw how shady his father was, kind of maybe. You know, like he called like
How good is he really?
normal people clowns, like if you can't make money or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
It
So
was-
he
it
used
was a
it.
crazy take on it.
Yeah.
It was an interesting take. Have you how long when you started releasing music, did you automatically start networking with the NC scene, or did you like just do it on your own? It was just like you and the homies.
Yeah, what was the NCC
Because
like
that-
when you hit the?
Yeah, because that's how I met you, through the scene. And
Okay,
it was
okay.
at Rasta Show. You know, the Spirit Fest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like after the Can't Quit phase, like that's when I say I really started rapping. You know what I'm saying? When I started dropping music on SoundCloud, yeah, I was definitely in the scene a lot. Like, and it was just naturally like I just naturally fuck with people. So I like to go into shows. I like doing music. So I was
I'm a
with my
fan.
boy Jaleel Hall. We was doing music. He's the one who actually recorded Can't Quit. So he put me on to, y'all probably know Ace Henderson.
Yeah. of
Ace
course.
Hen- Oh, yeah.
Brash's Monk. Who else?
Yeah,
did-
Ace
who else's
Henderson, I
show
remember.
was it? And this
We
dude
did that.
named, damn, he's from Cleveland.
This is like Shakedown.
I can't remember his name. He used to
Shakedown.
rock with Wells and them. But this is at Kings. So
Kings,
I went to one of their shows and I seen their energy and just like performing. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So I just started going to every show after that. Like, and people are seeing me at the parties, after parties, the shows. You know what I'm saying? I'm dropping my music. It just kind of came naturally. Like, and this is as the scene was coming up. So I got to kind of come up with
With
it.
it.
You know what I'm
Hella
saying?
networking.
Yeah.
Behind people really I was kind of looking up to. I'm like, yo, these dudes going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How's your sound? How has like the scene changed in your opinion? Like since the time you got into it to now.
It's not so much of a struggle, man. I feel like back then, like it was hard. Like there was only like a few venues that's gonna let you perform. You know who's gonna come to the show every time because it was only one
right.
small scene. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
even the rap shows, like there wasn't like big artists coming here. You know what I'm saying? Like to
Yeah.
even back the scene.
That
So
is
it was-
true though.
It was kind of crazy.
We
Like
used to get
now
no
it's like
concerts.
None.
No, we
Yeah.
used to get no rap
None.
concerts. We had to go to Chapel Hill every time.
None.
Chapel Hill or Charlotte.
Carborough, yeah.
Carborough, Charlotte.
Yeah.
now it's so many you don't even know about them. It's like who was here? Like you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll miss it. Like
I just seen a new video. It was like everybody was retweeting it on Twitter. I've never seen these two dudes. It was a black dude and a white dude. The white dude was singing, and the black dude was rapping. Bro, I was
They
like,
from here?
yes.
Sound like Swayze.
I was like, where? I was like, where the fuck? And then it was another. It was a feature by another dude. So it was like two dudes. Bro, I don't know. The song was fucking fire though.
Yeah.
yeah, that
And,
sounds
and
crazy.
he was talking like, "Let me take you to my homie in Raleigh." I'm like, "Nigga, what? I ain't
Yeah,
never seen
that's
you
crazy.
before."
Yeah. And he repping, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy. So now, the scene's so big now. It's like
Yeah.
so many people, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love that everybody's doing their thing. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people complain like it's saturated, but it's like it's way better than it was, man. When you know what I'm saying? Like this small group of rappers had to stick together. 'Cause,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There was like one or two only core hip hop people doing
yeah.
things
Yeah.
for a long time.
Yeah. Wait, we got Snizzle.
Damn, Bert.
Oh,
Shit got caught in my chest.
yeah.
Yeah. But so are you gonna be doing any You plan on doing like a album release or EP release?
Yeah, I might do some. I don't know. I'm real spontaneous, man. I'll probably do some crazy shit. Like,
Yeah, I was about to say,
you
what
know
kind of
I'm
stuff
saying?
you got planned for this project?
Man, so I just like a bunch of shit. Like I got a notebook and I just be writing crazy shit. Like it looks crazy for real. If I was to show you, it just looks like a bunch of scribbles and just. So I'll be having a bunch of ideas, but I kind of want to work on the videos first. I feel like the video is gonna let me know what I want to do with it. Like for the All American Heroes video, I wanted it to kind of be like a presidential type thing, you know what I'm saying? Like a campaign, like me and Steven running for president, you know what I'm saying?
That would
like
be
a,
hard.
you get what I'm saying? Like
That'd
that's
be
like the beginning of the
hard.
concept. I've already written it all out, but like, so I might do some campaign.
Damn,
shit,
bro,
you know
that'd be
what I'm saying?
hard.
I might, you know,
Especially if you
I
shoot like
kinda,
campaign style commercials. But
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying?
Infomercials,
So
yeah.
I have ideas like that, but I feel like once we shoot the video, then I'll be like, okay, this would look good with this. You know what I'm saying? Because I just got to make sure it comes out.
Put the full
right.
marketing plan and behind that. Yeah, that first one. Now, something that was going around a lot. I've been waiting for like the top 50 North Carolina list.
list of
Did
all
you ever? Get
I've
to
seen
the
a
top
couple.
50?
I've
ain't
seen a
seen
couple
that?
of those.
They have one.
They got an
They had
underrated list
they had
and a top,
few.
and a
They
couple.
had a
top
few.
ones.
It was a catastrophe.
Jesus.
First of all, you didn't see when I retweeted. I was like, first of all, none of my niggas are up here, so this is trash.
Yeah,
I just
like-
might have.
How you really don't. I don't know if it was kind of coming from anybody credible. I guess 'cause
I feel like somebody who made that list was on that list.
yeah.
Because by the names of the people listed, like I know somebody in this top 7 made this list. Because who are you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you
Just
got
say you
notable
top
rappers,
10,
and
like-
then you got some random ass person that no one literally. I've never seen this name
Mm-hmm.
ever. I have hella Facebook friends, hella
Yeah.
Twitter followers. Like who are you?
Who are these niggas?
Who are these niggas?
It's frustrating though because I feel like all those lists always leave out the scene. Like I was just telling y'all that I kind of came up with like
You seen
Juice
it,
Lord and fucking
Like
Jody
the
and
underground,
Zen
like the
and
underground
like
scene,
I fuck
yeah.
with all like how are y'all just gonna
yeah, that was-
completely
that was
leave
your
them off a
wave.
list? Yeah,
It's
It's
Youthful
like everybody
Records,
that's commercial,
all
everyone
that.
that's actually trying to be commercial and not like the underground.
Like you gonna
shit.
say they're just not even like they just don't even exist. Like that's
haven't done it?
like
bullshit,
out of
you know
50
what I'm saying?
people, like
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't think of one other
Not
person
one?
on another scene. Like that's
Yeah.
crazy to me. You know what I'm saying?
and it's like
Oh no, I was
Yeah,
gonna
go
say these lists sort of like reveal what the listener is into. I guess you know, like I mean, nobody's. I mean, we all acknowledge that nobody's ever going to come out with a top 50
Perfect
that
list.
everybody is
Ever.
going to be
Never.
satisfied with, right?
Yeah, yeah,
This
yeah.
is all
At all
like
times.
but at least
subjective.
at least maybe the masses agree. Like no
Yeah,
one agrees
yeah, yeah.
with this shit.
Nobody.
Like nobody fuck with
At
this
best,
shit.
most people
Yeah.
agree with this one. That's the best, but there will always be people who disagree with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, but look, they did that shit went viral locally at least.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? That might have been all they wanted to do. We should have done one. It just
I know
made
some
it,
niggas definitely like, let me
it
look
just
this
made
nigga
it
up.
blasphemous. Just to let it go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what made people even start doing that top 50 list thing. It's like, what do
Yeah.
y'all
To
you know
get
what I'm saying?
this.
You know how long that
To
would
get a
take?
rise.
Yeah,
Yeah,
There's
right,
too many,
right,
there's
right.
too
Start
many
talking.
artists to really take into consideration. Like
To get
I know so
attention.
many people that do music.
I'm not qualified for it. I don't know a lot of people. I meet them on Twitter.
I know a
at
lot of
shows.
people, and I wouldn't make a top 50 list because I feel like I don't know enough. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I don't know 50 rappers. I can't name
Yeah.
50 rappers right now from North
Not off
Carolina.
the top of my
And
head.
And you know, I would have to go all the way to the 80s, and I'm like, well, there are some 80s hip hop albums I haven't.
I'm like, I'm not
I
even hip
know
with
of, but
that.
I've
I
never
have no
listened to,
idea.
and you know, even little some in the 90s too.
Yeah, hell yeah. What are some of the things that you want to do? Because you said in high school you even did some of the plays, right?
Well, that was more like before high school, but yeah.
Okay. Do you see yourself doing some acting and things of that
Oh,
nature?
yeah, for
Short
sure, like-
films or
Oh, did you
for
even
sure.
used to when you were younger? or-
Yeah, like I was really into I'm really into that. I'm really into the arts, period. I was never really good with arts with my hands, like drawing and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But as far as like acting and all that, like I was just, you know what I'm saying? Like I was big on that.
I could
And
see you on screen on like
Yeah.
in like a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Like
easily.
on-screen
Yeah.
presence.
No,
Yeah,
like I
yeah.
said, I've done stuff like, you know, but like nothing big. But I know that's gonna come. Like
Yeah.
that's
Do you
definitely
you
a
ever
market
see-
I wanna.
Like when it comes to like the videos, you ever see yourself like writing those into the feature?
Yeah, definitely.
Those skits, I feel like those are like the best ways to
Definitely.
like show them kind of what you're flexing with, you know. And then those other offers might come out where they're just like, "Yo, play,
You want to be a cop?
yeah, play." friend
Every
number
rapper
two.
becomes a cop at some point.
I keep that in mind when I write out my videos too. Like I definitely wanted to reflect. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, hell yeah. I drew a blank.
Do you want to be a cop? I
Do you want to be a cop? Oh, okay. One thing I wanted to ask you, we did lose an OG, John Witherspoon. So are you into the movies and stuff, bro? How did that hit, bro?
I've been trying not to even think about it. It's like, damn, he's one of those. My friend said it best. He's like one of those dudes. He ain't even supposed to die. Like, he
exactly.
was just
Like Bernie Mac and shit.
Yo,
Like,
he's supposed to live.
Like, of course he's alive.
But I didn't know he was also 77. So he lived.
Yeah.
That's a pretty full life for the most part.
Yeah, but
Like I didn't know he was that old, and I didn't. Was he sick or anything? Like I don't know what was like the
I think it was some
circumstances.
natural shit. Honestly, I don't know.
chicken, man. Nah, it's just-
But barbecue, that's what the fuck it was.
Did you see the picture?
What
It
kills us
was
all?
like
What picture?
it was like the Wayans brothers. And
Oh yeah,
Riley
and it was like the gravesite.
and
No.
Ice Cube. I was like, yo,
That shit
that
hurt.
it was.
No. I
hate when they
that
do
was
pictures
different.
like that.
That was different.
And I'm even more sad because Boondocks season 5 that was supposed to be happening, and then they were supposed to be remaking Friday as well.
yeah.
So now I'm just like, damn,
damn.
Now they're gonna have to tie that into it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have
Or
to.
maybe they already done.
I feel like
filming and they might have
Boondocks.
edited
I feel like
I think
they
they-
talking
I
about
feel like
dropping Boondocks. So I
But see,
feel like
cartoons
they
I feel like they
Something
recorded
they were
it.
doing.
The cartoons are easier because you can pretty much voice chop.
Yeah.
That's what they did with Aaliyah for Queen of the Dam.
You could do that shit in
That's
the
how they
For real?
finished that. Yeah, they just chopped her voice together because she
They can make
died during
whole
the-
sentences out of that.
Yeah.
What movie did they say it? They did that? I can't remember. It was something recent though. They did the
Oh.
same thing.
What?
Oh,
You
Fast and Furious for
Yeah.
Paul Walker.
Oh, Paul Walker.
They had his brother come up there and like say certain shit.
The chicken
and
Star
then they just
Wars.
like you could CGI with the
Layla.
mouth type shit. Like yeah,
Get the fuck out of here.
Aaliyah's brother did it for her.
Oh yeah. They did the deep fake thing with. Remember the scene where I saw on
Where they,
video
like,
how
pulled
they did it.
How they pulled up beside each other.
I remember like he had the tears in his eyes. That wasn't Paul Walker. That was his brother, and they put Paul Walker's face on it and added some tears. And added
But
some
see,
watery
they look
eyes.
really. They look similar. They look really alike.
Yeah, they
So
look
it's
pretty
only, like,
close. So they
yeah.
just just
Altered
put their
it
face
slightly.
on there, but they added the teary eyes and
That's
everything.
crazy.
Technology, man.
Nigga, CGI is crazy.
These deep fakes.
right now. I'm all about the CGI. Like
I'm gonna be these deep fakes.
I gotta see all the movies with it.
Damn, bro.
But yeah. Oh no, but John. Yeah. We sidetracked the whole thing, but yeah, John Witherspoon, man, he was a legend, man. Come on, like that. Have the old like in Friday where he's just like.
Yeah, I remember like the
spraying.
first movie or show y'all saw him in that y'all could like remember.
Friday. That's the first time I saw
Friday
him.
was it?
Yeah, that was the first
I think
time.
mine probably
Craig's
had-
father.
I feel like I saw the Wayans brothers before.
Oh, you know what?
Friday.
You know what?
Friday
That
came out,
might
like,
be
what? I mean, I'm
95.
yeah, I'm younger than you, so I was little when Friday came out.
But I think the movie and the show was around, like playing around the same time. You know, the mid
yeah, that's what I'm
90s.
saying. Like I feel like I saw the
So,
Wayans brothers.
I can't
and then
even
I saw
remember.
Friday. Like oh shit.
Yeah. So I could have seen the show first and then seen Friday, or vice versa. So but I'm
Yeah.
not sure. But it was around that same time. Like, come on, Craig, get up, Craig.
Come on, Craig.
Yeah.
What's the name? I wanted to ask you about outside of you said you've always been interested in art. You just didn't do the drawing art. Did you do any other besides playing the instruments?
Like what? Like
You dance.
like I said, me and my brother, so
He did,
playing
yeah.
around,
Crunk.
he does
Yeah.
crumping and
Yeah.
shit like that.
And then like
I never got
choreographed
to-
dance
I-
like
nah,
type
not
shit.
all that.
Never.
Yeah, no.
What about like African
playing around.
dances?
Nah, but kinda like I said with my family, but
Yeah.
never got into
Not like
anything.
full out.
Do
But
they
I was
have
in like
anything-
African drum club and shit like that.
Do they have anything against like tats? Like when did you start getting tatted?
Oh my god.
It was hell, wasn't it? It
It's
was
crazy because my granddad just so cool though. He's so player. He not gonna trip about nothing.
hell. Really not gonna trip.
He not gonna, you know what I'm saying? But I know he didn't like it. But my grandma was not feeling it.
Ooh.
You super
My
tatted.
grandma.
Hands.
That's what I'm saying. When did you
Arms, all
decide
that.
to go to the face? That's a big step. I feel like.
Nah, I was probably like 20 tattoos in by the time you know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
I had
shit.
hella tattoos by the
When'd you
time I
get your
got
first
my
one?
face done. 17. It's funny because my boy, he had bought a tattoo machine. He's like, I'm trying to start tatting. I'm like, shit, nigga, tat me.
I'm dying.
I swear.
Bad as hell.
So he tatted me, fucked it up.
Oh,
Damn.
Tried to fix it, fucked it up.
What was it?
Then, the fucking Akatsuki cloud from Naruto. Yes.
How you fuck up a cloud?
And it's like such
Your
a
cloud
that's
got
all-
If you just
Sharp
starting
points.
though, if you just
So
started,
shit, I just drew a
Then let me
Cloud
tell you
got
how I
shit.
really crashed though. My other boy starts doing tattoos, but he a little bit better. Like I ain't his first, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, nigga, tap me. Try to get him to
Fix
fix the
it.
Akatsuki cloud. He kind of did. Then I got him to do some shit across my chest.
Yeah.
And that's when my family found out.
No.
Because I can't remember.
All the
Something
other ones
happened.
they were hidden,
Right.
Until
It
the
was like
chest.
on the side, yeah. And then
Okay.
one day something happened and they seen my chest.
It's like, is that a birthmark? What is
Lost
it?
it.
Once they seen it, I'm like, shit, all right, let's
It's
go.
over now.
Yeah, let's go.
That's how it
Let's
was.
go.
Well, piercing. I got my tongue pierced like secretly.
Right,
And
then
my
you were
mom, like, I
laughing.
was hiding it like, and then my mom was just like, "Dude, stick your tongue out." And I was like,
Why?
Only parents can make you do shit like that. Stick your tongue out.
Like, I know what
You'd
your
be
tongue
like,
looks
all
like.
right.
Yeah.
she was like, "What I tell you?" I was like,
Like
"I'm
if your girl
18."
said that, you'd be like, no.
Yeah.
I was like, "I'm 18. I already had my belly button pierced." She didn't take me though. Like her friend took me when I was like 16 to get my belly button pierced.
Damn.
And then I got my tongue pierced. She was like, "No more, no tattoos, no nothing." Got my tongue pierced and a
You
tattoo.
came back like a little pump.
Bro, I love
So-
tattoos, but I hate them shit.
That shit hurt.
They hurt so fucking
They
bad.
hurt
I
so
got a
fucking
lot
bad.
in a short span. Like,
You racked up.
Yeah, you got to build
So do you
up
get
that
do
tolerance.
you get a top
that,
build up
and I had a
tolerance?
relationship with my tap man. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and him
Yeah.
was just mad cool. Like,
Yeah.
we was just kicking it anyway. So like, I used to drive to Durham and sit with him through some other sessions. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
Like,
Just
yeah.
just kicking it.
So next thing I know, you know what I'm saying? He just kept working on shit. I just give him a little money here and there. He just kept working on shit too.
Nice.
Damn.
Yeah, so there's no looking back.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself ever like owning out any businesses? Like your music is going great, you're successful. Do you see yourself owning like tattoo shops, stuff like that, or just anything
what's-
outside of?
It's
just
crazy. I
hip-hop?
never thought tattoo shops, but that's a really crazy idea. I'm glad you said that. But yeah, other businesses like me and my boys definitely talk about stuff like that. One of my friends actually just opened his own business. I definitely want to
Doing
shout
what?
him out. My boy Prophet just opened Unforgettable Eats LLC.
where's
He's
that?
a food truck. The grand opening hasn't happened yet, but
Oh,
y'all
but
should
it's-
definitely go follow him. Unforgettable Eats
What kind of
LLC
food
on
they got?
Instagram. It's Ethiopian cuisine, but
I
it's
never
got like
had
an American
Ethiopian
twist
food.
to it. You know what I'm saying?
Make it a little bit more easy to
Yeah.
cross
Him
over
and his
the
brother,
market.
and they're crazy.
It's straight?
For real?
Yeah, this is wild.
Damn, that's gonna be.
Where
ill
they
as hell.
located? They like travel around, or they're
Nah,
like
that's
located
what
in
I'm saying.
place?
He actually just got the truck. The grand opening will probably be in the next month or so.
Oh, okay, got you,
Because
got you,
it's a
got
food
you,
truck.
got you.
Right, so if
Yeah.
y'all
They
follow
got-
him, he'll definitely
They got
be
them food
updated.
truck apps where you know you can track.
Yeah,
where they
that's
gonna
how I
be
be
at.
finding the taco
Yeah.
truck.
Yeah.
Let me
You be
get
finding
it.
taco trucks out them joints?
Stop playing.
Yeah.
I need them authentic tacos.
Stop playing.
Need them real ones.
Yeah, the real deal. But it's gonna be
Facts.
some crazy food. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that'd be
we
ill.
talk about business plans like that. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself investing back like into this area?
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm gonna go anywhere too far. Like even if I do leave, I know my
Come
family's always gonna be
Yeah.
there. My
Yeah.
family's not going
I'm the same
anywhere.
way.
You got
I
a big
know.
family,
yeah,
too,
and they're
so-
gonna be in North Carolina. So,
Yeah.
and I don't have anything against North Carolina. I know a lot of people do, but
What is that?
You've always felt happy about. You've
yeah,
always
it's
enjoyed
always
living
been comfortable, and I feel like I have so much more fun when I go other places like
Yeah.
Miami and even Charlotte. You know, what I'm
Yeah.
here.
saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I have a lot more fun because I'm used to being here, where it's cool. I can do
Yeah.
my thing. It's not too much going on. I ain't trying
Yeah.
to be around.
Why do you think
Everything
people
going on all
hate
the time.
North Carolina? Because I hear it's so much shade.
Yeah.
It's not a lot going on.
Yeah, yeah. The biggest complaint is it's boring. Like
Yeah.
they would rather live at Six Flags than
I
just
feel like it's
visit
just
it
so
like
much
us.
to
Like
do.
us.
But I just feel like it depends on like what people are into. Because
Their
there's
lifestyle.
a lot to fucking do here. Like
Yeah.
you just can't be in Raleigh. You can't be in Durham. So you might have to travel a little bit, but like North Carolina, we have the beach and the fucking mountains, plains,
But you
fucking
know
desert.
what's probably frustrating? The people that hate it. We're thinking of people who don't do anything creative. Like you're creating your own scene.
Yeah.
We've created our own scene.
Yeah,
You created your own
that's
scene. You know what I'm
true.
saying? Like
They don't know about this.
just
shit.
the scene that we've created with my 10, 15 friends and associates.
Yeah.
They branch off to 100 people. So like our parties be lit. I can't speak for yours. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Facts.
Or they are creative, but they feel like I can't make it here, so I got to go to the hot spots. I got to go to New York. I got to go
yeah,
to.
how have you always-
I have to
yeah.
leave here in
Gotta
order
go to
to
Atlanta.
achieve my
Yeah.
dreams and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
they have that what I think is old mindset now, because even Atlanta is doing their own shit now. You know, so if you live in Atlanta, you won't. If you want to do film and all that shit, you don't even have to go to LA anymore. Like Tyler Perry just made Hollywood for you,
Yeah.
and Black Hollywood. You know,
Yeah.
so yeah, we gotta make our own shit.
How do you feel about people who saying that you have to leave or relocate in order to break
Achieve your
into,
dreams and shit?
Yeah, achieve your dreams, especially when it comes to hip hop music.
I mean, I feel like it's it's true and it's false. I feel like some people use it as an excuse, but some people, like I'll even say for myself, like maybe the music isn't gonna resonate where you are.
Where you
know
live
what I'm
at.
saying? Like North Carolina's on a really specific wave right now.
Yeah.
And I feel like because I can kind of adapt, maybe I can still fit in, but some people can't. Like I said, some people are really getting left out and are making really good music.
Yeah.
That's
You
a
know what
good
I'm saying?
point. I didn't think about that.
I never thought about that
So
either.
describe the wave you feel that we have going on right now, though.
It's a heavy trap, 3-key bass beat, like
Rapid hi-hats.
chop, punched in flow, like and don't get me wrong, like I ain't gonna lie, I rock with it. It's like, but a lot of the artists who I rock with that do it aren't really from here, but I see what's going on. I see why. Like it's definitely fun music. It's definitely turning you up. You can't really miss if you do it. You know what I'm saying? I engineer at at our studio, and I see people come through, and I see how easy it is for them to just punch the line and just bounce on that flow. Even sometimes, like I'm engineering a dude the other day, and I slid his lyrics kind of like off half a bar. It still worked.
Yeah.
We listening to it, like it's still because the flow is so like, you know what I'm saying? It still goes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So of course everybody's gonna ride that way. I think YB Cordae said it best. It's like it's a hustle right now. Like why wouldn't you try to get the bag if that's the way to go?
If you can catch you a couple thousand, why not? Yeah.
Of course, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna
Yeah.
pay me to do this show. I can, and it's this easy. You know what I'm saying? Like why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like do you feel like your style has a really core fan base here, like where enough people are into that style, or do you feel like that's the style that you do would have a better performance in like a LA or Miami or just Florida or some shit?
Well, I feel like it just depends on what direction, because I like really my music is so all over the place. Like
Yeah.
I got so many different styles, and I feel like I
you
do that.
You don't limit yourself at all.
Right, naturally, because I like a lot of different shit. So maybe that's why I would need to expand. You know what I'm saying? Not just because I can't maybe get with that sound, but because I have so many sounds and I'm not gonna focus on that sound. So like, I'll give you some of that, but then I'm going back to what, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be
That's not just all you.
right. So I'm gonna have to kind of bounce around. That's what I really feel like. With my career coming up, is gonna have to be like bouncing around. You know what I mean?
different
like
places.
Certain people are gonna fuck with this, certain people are gonna fuck with that, and that's what I make it for. I know everybody's not gonna like
Every song.
everything.
Every
Yeah.
song, yeah. Do you see yourself getting in and making beats, or do you make any beats now? Because I didn't even know that you did engineering for people, or that you engineered in general.
Right. Well, I started making beats on FL. Like me and my boy Mills, we used to make beats back in the day on like this program.
Fruity Loops or
Sounds
something.
and the Sounds FX. It was something.
I
Crazy.
remember that one. Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember
So
that one.
we used to make beats on stuff like that, and I rapped over a couple of them, but I never really got back into production. Really, my boy Black Rob.
Okay.
Like if you look back in my catalog, me and him got the most work. You know what I'm saying? That's really one of my main producers. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
He tries to get me into making beats all the time, though. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I feel
'cause
like
if
once
you're
I sit
engineering,
down,
it's
I
probably
will.
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because engineering is hard, bro. Engineering is hard. Why'd you even feel like? Well, were you recording yourself at first, so that you kind of learned just off of that?
Well, my boy taught me how to record myself. My boy Basic, you know what I'm saying? So he taught me how to record myself. So I'm just now like he's definitely a lot nicer to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I put people on to him to get their stuff engineered.
Yeah,
But like
yeah.
once I started recording myself and I seen him recording himself and it still didn't sound the same, I'm like, it's something I'm missing. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
now I'm watching YouTube videos in my room, trying to figure out how to, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
university, man.
They're gonna teach you.
Yep.
They're gonna teach you, and it's gonna be the real training.
Precise.
And he has the setup for me, like the FL studio shit we got. Everything has presets and shit, so it makes it real easy. You know what I'm saying? It's an
okay.
easy learning process. It's not like I'm starting from raw vocal to my shit is already sounding. I could send you the preview and you think I'm about to drop it. You know what I'm saying?
Ah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
It gives me a kind of stencil. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then, so you got the engineer. Have you do you see yourself getting into clothing? Because every time I see you, you're pretty fresh all the time. So it's
Yeah.
like,
Again, the sweater is fire.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I just feel like you could easily, like, I seen you doing modeling because then we ran into each other at St.
Yeah.
Aug,
Oh,
yeah,
remember?
yeah,
At the
yeah.
runway show.
Yeah.
Shout out to Candy for putting us on to that. That was
was
that
lit.
was a dope ass
Yeah,
night.
it was.
But I didn't even know that you did that stuff. Do you see yourself like putting together like some full ass pieces? I can see you with a whole crazy ass line.
I ain't gonna lie, not designing.
Really?
I can't get into it. Like I've tried it, but I love clothes. Like I
You just
love
like putting them
fashion.
together, yeah.
And I even like critiquing it sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I like the essence of it, but creating it myself, probably not. Maybe my own merch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stuff
Yeah.
like that. But like, I ain't gonna go Tyler the Creator and create a whole.
Clothing
Whole
line.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I'll
yeah.
cop it though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'll rock it though. Like
Yeah.
I fuck with it. But
Yeah.
it's just never been something I wanted to do. Kind of putting the clothes together.
When like even going through like high school and stuff like that, were you a part of like copping all the newest like Jordans on Hype Beast, seeing what shit was gonna drop out?
Nah, man. I
you
ain't
ever
gonna
get into
lie,
that?
man. I think we were just talking about this being an Aries thing, man. I'm a discount shopper. Dude.
Oh shit! Oh, you're an
I feel
Aries
like
too. I
that
didn't
might
even
be
know
an
this.
April baby thing because that's where I'm going
pulling
first.
Full price for nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
There was a little phase where I was getting a little money and I was copping the J's and they was
Yeah,
dropping.
yeah.
But that was like a month phase. Other than that, like I just like, and it still be designer shit, it still be what I want,
You
but
gotta cop it at the right price.
or at the right time. I'm not the type of dude like I'm trying to get this with this. I see something like, oh, this is hard. It's what off? Let me get that half
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, half off.
30%
Yeah,
off.
50%.
Yeah, what? Let me grab it. That shit hard. I know I got
Look at
some
those
shoes that,
discounts.
next thing I know, I just gotta. You know
Now
what I'm
you
saying?
gotta
Yeah,
come
hella
And
shit.
thrift stores. Like I came up off of thrift stores. Like before I was really, you know what I'm saying, getting any bread. Like my mom wasn't buying shit like that.
Yeah.
So I'm
Same.
finding hella hot shit at the designer shit at the thrift store.
They be
You
having
right,
shit
though.
with
Throwing that
tags
shit
still on it and everything.
Putting that shit
man.
on.
Yeah, bro. Dog, I
I done found some.
every
Fego.
time a thrift store conversation comes up, because everybody fucks with thrift stores. Like
That's
my
everybody
shit.
who's been to thrift stores fucked with thrift
got
stores.
to.
'Cause there's really some people who ain't never been to one of them.
it's so
haven't-
sad.
It's so sad. It's like, boy, you're missing out.
You're missing out.
Man.
Hey, look, Macklemore shouldn't have won over Kendrick, but Macklemore was right about thrift stores.
Yeah.
Right
He
about
was
the
right
thrift
about
store. He blew it up. Me and my
Yeah.
homie was
He
actually
blew it
mad about that. We was
He
like,
did.
yo, this dude is wilding.
Yeah.
You can't be telling people where to get everything.
Yeah, you can buy
I know.
shit for
People
like
on the
6
side.
months. It's like,
Oh,
God,
God,
damn.
They hit up every thrift store.
Bro,
My
it's
homeboy
like-
was going out of state to go to thrift stores. That's how
Facts.
really got, like, especially in like New York.
You know, Runaway
Lot of
brand is it not Runaway? That's
From
the
Durham?
Durham brand.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking Round Two.
Round two.
Round two. I went to their Richmond store in Virginia, and that's what I listened to one of his interviews. Bruh used to just like ride his bike to like another town, go to their thrift stores, cop all the illest pieces, and come back and just get them off online and stuff.
Depop.
Yeah, hip hop. Yeah, his LA store. He got a store that it's never open to the public. You hit him up, and he takes you shopping there.
That's crazy.
What? Nigga?
That is crazy.
Yeah, round two is lit though.
Yeah, bro.
That's some exclusive shit.
Again, discount shopping. I used to drive up there to get my shoes. I'm not paying full price. I'm driving 2 hours to Round Two, Virginia, and I'm
Yeah.
getting them for what they giving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to trading some shit in and getting 2 pairs. You know what I'm saying? You just got to know how to work your move.
I don't know how to work. See, the clothing like that, like Babe Supreme, I don't know how to work it because y'all move off a system where y'all will just be like, well, I got this, this, and this. Let's trade. I ain't never done no trade
Yeah.
with some merch before.
Yeah, I never hold on to clothes. I ain't gonna lie. Like I've had a lot of everything, but I don't never. It's just material stuff. It's
Yeah.
cool. You know what I'm saying?
I've given
It's
away
like-
a lot of clothes over these past 5
Yeah.
years. I'm just like, what do you call it? You just drop it into
I
the
am
Goodwill.
not.
Goodwill.
Nah, I even give it
Yeah.
to like my friends and stuff. And,
Yeah.
like, people just like, you know what I'm saying? Like all
It's
this
just
shit, like,
clothes,
it's
yeah.
just material, it's just clothes. It's cool for the time being, but like there's gonna be more clothes coming out.
It's like,
You
I'm
know
not
what
feeling
saying?
this
It's gonna be
anymore.
like,
I don't need this
yeah.
hat anymore.
It's gonna
You
change
know what I'm
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna change anyway.
Yeah.
But it
did
always
you-
comes back.
Oh yeah, damn sure.
And that's all I think about, like, because every time I be like, damn, I wish I would have got rid of that fucking shirt.
So,
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
whatever happens on Earth stays on Earth.
Oh, but when I went to the thrift store, I never even said it. There was a Burberry raincoat.
Burbank
Did you
Reach.
cop
Oh.
it?
Khaki Burberry raincoat. I didn't buy it because it wasn't my size.
Come on.
What was
You
I
should have
thinking?
bought it anyways.
What was I thinking?
Oh, man.
What were you thinking?
What? Look,
Christmas coming up too. You
No,
wild.
this was years ago, so I would never let that opportunity pass. Now,
Yeah.
this was like it's like 2008, bro,
Oh,
and I
okay.
was like, "Wow, this is Burberry."
Nah, I done found.
How, it was probably like $7.
Oh yeah, exactly. Or it was like a raincoat. It was like 20 or 15, but it was dumb cheap. You know what I'm saying?
Either
This
way.
shit worth hundreds.
When Tommy
Yeah.
Hilfiger was popping, that's when the thrift stores really, you know, you can find all types of Tommy Hill.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'll be hitting up the outlets still
Yeah.
sometimes.
I found like hella
see
like
those.
Tommy Bahama, Joss A. Banks type shit. I'd be like, Mom, get all of these shits.
Yeah.
Tommy Bahama
Now.
was crazy.
Tommy Bahama, I'm sure button ups be like $70, $80.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I got some Joss A. Banks shit.
Nah, Tommy
Fucking,
Bahama.
what's the other one? What was it, like Burke? Not Dooney and Burke. I can't think
Bugle
of the
Boy?
name. Some hot designer shit in the mall. I can't even think of the name.
I had two questions in my head. You know what's funny? I had a good one,
Yeah.
and then I was like, I wonder what you dressed up for Halloween. And it completely wiped out what my memory was.
Of the last one? What were you for Halloween?
I didn't even
didn't dress up?
the other night I didn't dress up as anything, but the week before it was like a Halloween party. I wasn't nothing specific. I kind of came up with a costume, so I had like a little lab coat, like a white lab coat. Had like blood all over it. Had a wife beater under it, and I made it look like I got cut.
Oh,
then I wrote like in blood, like "help me" on it, and I had like this crazy like purge looking mask type shit. So you know what I'm
Nice.
saying? It was
Yeah.
just, like,
Something creative
Make
to say
some
Halloween
together.
shit. You knew it was a costume.
Yeah.
Like,
Niggas walking around with blood.
Someone in
like-
distress that you gonna help someone kill
something,
you.
Yeah.
I was like, is he really begging? Is this nigga begging for help or?
Right. And it's crazy because I really go hard for Halloween normally.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Go
this
hard?
year I was being
I
lazy.
chill- I-
though.
yeah, I chill
I done
with
had
that
some
too.
crazy costumes.
I thought she was gonna go hard because
Yeah.
you was hyping Halloween. She was. Me and Cherry didn't meet till probably about February. She was hyping Halloween up in February.
Bro.
Ready
Yo,
though.
Halloween's coming. Like,
But y'all-
Hey, that shit
y'all
just
the
comes
same
so
time.
quick. It just comes
Yeah,
so
man.
quick, and it's like, damn, I thought I was gonna have more time.
It'd be like fair.
did you dress up?
I was supposed to be Prudence from The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. On the, I don't know
Oh,
if
the
you've seen
brand
this
new
on
one?
Netflix.
No,
Yeah,
it's,
I know what
it's
you're talking
dark with me, but
Yeah.
yeah, I know.
But like the black girl up there, Prudence, she
Yeah.
got blonde hair.
You still watch? Are you still in the anime? You talking about you got the Naruto tattoo?
Yeah, not really anymore.
Not as much.
You know
That
what
was
I'm
more of a
saying?
childhood thing.
Yeah, and it was like me and my friends. That's what we was on. We used to get high and watch it. But that was, you know
Dragon
what I'm
Ball
saying?
Z.
Yeah,
Was your Dragon Ball Z?
yeah,
kid?
for sure.
I missed that wave, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Dragon Ball.
I was in
on
the
it for a little
wave.
bit.
It just I was the part of the people that just didn't watch it.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
I watched
Every
it for like
cousin I
one
had it.
summer, like summer of '98 or some shit.
I used to watch hella TV though, so I feel like
real?
I seen everything that was on TV when I was younger. Like I used to watch hella TV. I used to get in
Yeah.
trouble for that shit.
Me
Yes.
too. Yo,
Yes,
I used to be
yeah.
like I used to stay up to like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning watching
yeah.
TV.
Damn.
Now YouTube is TV.
you be
For
on
real.
YouTube all day?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Most of my content is from YouTube, to be honest. Like a lot of my movie-related shows that I watch, talk
Mm-hmm.
shows, and podcasts, and all that stuff. I'll just watch like YouTube all day, and not even cable. Don't
Oh
even
yeah,
check
ain't nobody
shit.
got cable. Ain't
Yeah.
nobody niggas.
My
My
mom
mom
was
ain't
like,
fuck with cable
hey,
like that.
I hate cable.
I need y'all to keep buying cable because that's how I get paid.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit! Yeah.
That's one thing
Oh, yeah,
my
yeah,
mom
shit,
always
that's
had.
right,
Like,
yeah.
if we ain't
I
had shit
forgot
else,
about that.
I had some cable because that's all I
Yeah,
cared about was
growing up,
TV.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's all I cared. I didn't care about no fucking bikes, no Barbies.
What?
I just want
Really?
TV. I like TV.
I
I
was
like the
outside
color.
playing
TV
sports.
was
And
lit.
cartoons and shit.
No
Like,
color. I like the color.
You like the
Okay.
color?
Like my mom used to.
What?
My mom bought me like a giant puzzle. It was probably like
Oh, you like to
half the
color.
size of this
Oh.
table, and you put it together. But it was a coloring puzzle.
Yeah.
So I spent like a whole summer coloring that shit. It was a jungle theme.
Okay.
Shit was fire.
Damn.
Shit was
That
fire.
shit is fire.
Coloring books, thick ass coloring books.
Oh, the
Like,
thick
half
ones,
that
yeah.
shit, Like I don't know.
I had a Scooby Doo one. Shout out to Scooby Doo.
But like my brother draws and shit like that, but my mom draws too. I never got into that. My shit
I'm
was music.
Yeah, I can't draw for
Bro,
shit.
I'm so bad, bro. It's bad.
really?
Like,
Damn, now I want to see it.
man, my drawing is fucking.
I was a
crazy,
tracer.
bro. I was a tracer. Shout out to the Trace gang.
Yeah, shout out to the hand turkeys and shit.
Right.
Yeah. I had the fucking light table. Throw your shit on top, nigga. Tracing to perfection.
Even then, like I just don't have a steady hand.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That shit is not easy.
Yeah.
I was about to. I keep drawing these fucking random ass blanks. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit got me a little bit.
What albums are you into right now? Like hip hop or anything, really?
I like Summer Walker's album. I like Wale. I feel like he's got the hottest shit out right now.
Wale's album is done very well. It really is.
I haven't
else
listened
is
to
like-
it.
As far as like the whole year, like of course that Dreamville album was crazy.
Dreamville, yeah.
What's his albums that I fuck with? Cause I listen to a lot of music, man. I'm trying to think like without seeing something.
Yeah.
Who else?
Who else came out recently?
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Who-
figure because
who-
so
who
much
dropped
music
some
comes
albums?
out. Yeah.
Shit.
So much music comes out.
I didn't even listen to it.
I ain't listening to Kanye shit.
You did.
The what?
Gonna put a hold on that.
The which one?
How you feel about Kanye West? Because I just felt strong feelings.
Wait,
I fuck with Kanye, but I don't know what type of shit he got going on. No,
Oh,
I hope.
Kanye.
I mean,
his
you know what I'm
album.
saying. If he is finally God, and that's what he on. Like, yo, for sure. You know what I'm saying. But he just got too much going on for me. I want to see where it go. I ain't
What-
trying to be
Well,
in
that's
the
natural.
process.
What did Kanye start doing that like had you turned off? Was it the slavery was a choice thing? Is that when you started pulling away?
Even before that, like I was rocking with his music, but I'm like, yo, this nigga getting weird, man. Like it was just his energy, like his pictures, like even the shit he was talking about, like he all on TV with the Kardashians, just acting all crazy. Like I could tell. I'm like, this dude changing. Like he on some, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody says his mom. I feel like his mom. Like after that, he changed, but he was still kind of like Kanye. It wasn't until like I feel like 2013, 2014, he started being like.
I feel like he just
like,
was like holding
the meds.
so much in and had so much going on. Because like around that time, like after his mom died, what album did he drop?
Oh, at the time?
Was it 808 and Heartbreaks after that?
Oh, yeah, it was after that. Because
Then-
Graduation was, like, she died during that album
Graduation,
rollout.
808s and Heartbreaks.
Yeah.
My Deep Dark Fantasy. It just got darker and darker. And
After
then when
Taylor,
Jesus came out,
that's
I
when-
was like, oh, this nigga is wild. But that's like literally my
he's
favorite
out of
Kanye
control.
album, honestly.
But that's when he was
That's
dating
what
her
I'm saying.
around that
His
time,
music
right?
was so
He
hard.
just, I just feel like he was just
holding.
holding so much in. He just fucking just, he's just snapped.
And meds, and then let's not forget that he's, he's bipolar. Like
He
he's
is
been
bipolar, like,
diagnosed bipolar.
Diagnosed bipolar.
You know what I'm saying?
Clinically.
Go through a lot of shit with his family. Mom died.
Yeah.
Dad ain't around. Only child. Have nobody. My cousins done goddamn beat me in the head for $250,000.
Yeah.
Type shit. Like I can't
That's
depend on
wild.
family. I don't have nobody.
Yeah.
So it's just like me. I used to watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and Kanye was like always coming over and fucking with Kim. Like they was just friends. Like she was still
Yeah.
married to Chris and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. When
Chris
did-
Humphries. Yeah. So I mean, they were just always close. I don't know.
Yeah, and you brought up energy, like, even with like Kanye, even pre podcast a lot. Like, you take energy seriously and
Yeah, for
vibes
sure.
and things like that.
For sure. Somebody put me onto the law of attraction, man. The book, The Secret. And man,
That
shit,
was a change. That was a turning point for you.
bruh, I mean, always felt like I could always read energy anyway. I always knew it was something, but I could never put like words to it. And after reading that, like, yeah, man.
How
I'm
long
big
ago was
on
that,
man?
that you got put onto that book?
Just this year, actually. I think I finished the book in like March, April.
Okay, and then it's just you just got reassurance for all the things that you already
Yeah,
felt.
man, I already felt like energy was a big thing, but I wasn't like super on like studying it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I couldn't really make sense of it. But now that I know, like it's all about what you put into the air.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's all you manifest that. So like
Exactly.
when you rock with something or you even talking about something, you know what I'm saying? It puts an energy, it puts a frequency in the air. And the frequency becomes stronger for it to come true. So like if I feel like I see somebody going down a weird path, even just Kanye, for example, I obviously don't know him, not close to him, but being a fan of his, I see him on some weird shit, I'm not even going to entertain it. Because I don't want it to manifest into anything bigger or it manifest into me. You know what I'm saying? The frequency be so strong that it, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what happens, I feel like, with a lot of music and artists. Like, they want to be the artist or they want to, or they're so influenced by the artist that they take on
become
their character
that
trait.
emotion.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They take on their emotions.
I didn't realize that's what it was, but you're right though, because I
Yeah.
know even when I was younger and I was becoming like super fans, that's when you change everything about yourself.
You want to dress
To
like
try to
them. You want to
fit,
talk like them. You want to, you know what I'm saying?
You take their
Influence
words to
is a
heart.
frequency.
I definitely relate on that because definitely with Currency was super popping. I was on my super jet life shit, like, and I was literally felt like I was living that lifestyle.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
smoked so much fucking weed, and all I cared about was cars and fucking snapbacks.
Right.
But then remember we also talked about like how you said that a couple women broke up with their boyfriends because the chick they were listening to was saying fuck men
Oh
and all that stuff.
yeah, Tokyo Jets made a song
Yeah.
like saying something like "fuck these niggas"
these
or
niggas,
something.
and then they
sis.
broke up.
and then like they were just, and then she popped up pregnant.
Yeah,
and they were like,
married
"Damn
or some
sis,
shit.
like you told me to break up with my nigga." Like she was just like, she said, "I said fuck these niggas, not your nigga."
Yeah.
Bitch, you're dumb. Like what the
People
fuck?
who
Like,
take
that's your
these-
nigga. Like this is just music. Like type.
But
shit.
sometimes I feel like we forget how impressionable people are.
Definitely,
you know, like
for sure.
people take lyrics, like song lyrics and all that shit. They take it to heart. So it's like, oh,
and these people
you're
aren't really.
doing that?
I mean, sometimes they are like that, but a lot of times they're not really like this. It's just a persona.
Some people don't even really understand like metaphor. Some people really think that what people are talking about is like
what they're
literal.
talking about.
Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
some people
How many?
really
It's like
don't even-
movies. It's acting, man.
Yeah, they're not looking
lot
at the
of
deeper
it.
image.
A
There's
lot
a
of
lot of
people.
imagery. Yeah.
Would you say
Right.
how would your like quality of life? How you feel like ever since you read that book and really like studied it and like how would you say it's changed your quality of life this past year?
Man, it's definitely a practice. Like it's definitely something that's going to take me a while to really
Fully
get
understand.
into. You know what I'm saying? Because what it tells you to do is just to pay attention, like to know what you feel like when the frequency isn't right, to recognize that feeling. So every time it happens, you own it. Like, okay, let me change it up. You know what I'm saying? So it's a practice. Like I feel like it's definitely improved
Yeah.
my life, but like there's still times where I get into the negative frequency or I'm allowing it around me, and I don't catch it. And it'll take somebody saying something. They don't even know. They don't even have to know about the law of attraction, but they say something. I'm like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? I was just in that mode. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like we all human. So it's kind of hard to get rid of all of that. You know what I'm saying?
One time dump it all
But it's
off.
a practice. You know what I'm saying? It's something if you keep in mind, it definitely does help. It's got
Did
me
you
through a
ever
lot of
have like?
situations.
Do you feel like you've had like elongated low periods or anything like that, like growing up or
Or
struggle
depression, or
With that?
Yeah, man, I definitely struggle, especially with like anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Growing up,
That's what
like,
I got, yeah.
and it's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially, I feel like, especially in our generation, there wasn't a lot of social media to talk about and a lot of shit like that. So there was really what I feel like
seemed
was
like
no
you were-
words for it. There was no like explanation for it.
Or
Like,
you might have been the only one feeling this way. or
yes,
going
like
through it.
what is anxiety? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? I just know how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did you ever have you ever been to therapy or try to help yourself out before maybe
or considered it. Or,
Well, my uncle, he's a psychiatrist.
Oh, wow.
So like I never went to therapy, but like me and him were always close. So I always felt like he kind of was trying to
You're a
keep me
therapist.
right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like now that I look back, now that I'm older, I'm looking like, okay, I see what he was definitely
He was
trying to,
helping guide
because he
me.
lived in Tennessee. He used to fly me out there, and I'd just stay with him for a couple weeks and just, you know what I'm
that's
saying?
hell,
Like just
yeah.
take me out to do stuff. I experienced a lot of stuff with him, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm like, okay, that was supposed to be therapeutic. I get it now. Like, but like I said, when I was younger, all that shit was just like, it's my family. Like,
Yeah,
you know
I'm
what
just
they gonna
chilling
do,
with my
you know what
uncle.
I'm saying?
Yeah, that's ill. Is that when you started getting into like zodiacs and things of that nature? Was
Nah,
it this year, or you always kind of had just like a thing in it, like for astrology?
really, most of the females I fuck with are always close. I didn't even, honestly,
Every-
I knew my sign,
All
but I
women
didn't
are
know
into
the sign
fucking-
before me or after. Like I didn't.
That's how-
none of
that's
that
exactly
shit
how I
mattered
am.
to
and
me.
I always find it funny because they're so into it, but it's like,
Yeah.
what is the use if you're not going to use it? Like you still run into niggas that are wrong for you and shit. Then what's the point?
Then I started hearing shit about like co-star. I think that was the first one I really was like, okay, so they're looking into the time. Then I'm like, okay, there's multiple signs. Then I started looking. Okay, there's a science to this shit. I'm like,
Exactly.
okay, so this kind of makes sense. Let me
Yeah.
look into it. And it should be, you know what I'm saying? Like I
It
know a
should
lot
be
of people
scary
hate on it,
accurate.
but like even if it's like the law of attraction, like
Yeah,
putting it into the air, like you reading that and believing that, you know what I'm saying, what they're saying is going to make you feel better. It will, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because now you believe that, because now it does apply to your situation in however way. Like a lot of people try to say like, oh, that applies to anybody. Well, if that's the case, if it helps everybody, what's the problem? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
even if that is the case, you know what I'm saying?
I
That's
mean,
how I feel about
even
it.
if it's like you're driving, like you're listening to a breakup song, but you're with somebody, so that song doesn't resonate with you. But then once you break up with that person, that song is like, oh my god,
You get what I'm saying?
what I'm going. But it's just it means something different because of your situation. Yeah,
Right then.
Yeah.
Right then.
yeah, that's real. Where can everybody find you so that when Unmasked 2 comes out, they'll be able to go ahead and
Cop it.
cop
That shit.
Hot that
Bump that
shit.
shit.
Everybody can find my all my social medias are Studaman, STUUDAMAN. And on Spotify and
Who the
Apple
man,
Music
who
and
the
all
man?
that, it's Spaceman Stuu. Stuu with 2 U's, STUU, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Spaceman Stuu, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah! And where can they catch the single? Is it on? It's on available on all streaming platforms.
No, not right now, because
Okay.
we have a sample, as y'all can hear and shit, so we're trying
Yeah.
to get that shit cleared up. before
Okay.
we-
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I could
yeah.
finesse it and still push it, but I really want to try to get it cleared up. So
you
we're
can
working
fully
on
own
that
it.
now, right?
Just in
Yeah.
case.
And people are still rocking with it, but it's still gonna be on Unmasked too. Though, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Still-
Okay.
Hell yeah, man. Well, yeah. Thank you for joining the 3-0 podcast. Coming through, bro.
No, I'm glad to be here, man. This shit,
Yeah, man.
This shit was dope.
Yeah, hell yeah. It came out good, bro. And follow us on everything, the 3-0 podcast. Look out for Unmasked 2. This is Spaceman Stuu, 3-0 podcast. We out.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Well, we could start over if you'd like.
Hey!
You just watched the 3-0 podcast instead of listening to it.
You just watched the 3-0 podcast. Okay.
Thank you for watching the 3-0 podcast.
Subscribe.
Listen to that guy.